Hello everybody and welcome back to another daily challenge. Today is May the 7th, 2008 and we are playing on the beta version once again, and it is the defect. I don't know if it's because the defect's a new character that every single daily has to be with the defect, but it looks like that is the case, and although that kind of sucks a little bit, I guess we're just going to have to see how it goes. So we got diverse, which is characters not restricted by your character cards, which is insanely weird now, because now you've got the ironclads cards, the silence cards, and the defects cards. Not the greatest scores if you're looking over here. Like, these aren't bad though. I mean, obviously they aren't bad scores, but at the same time, like, they're not the greatest scores you've ever seen. So I got a lot of unknowns here. I don't know if that's a glitch or something on my side, but that's a lot of unknowns, and yeah. So got a lot of unknowns, don't know why, and anyway. Carrying on, we've got lethality, which is great. I love lethality. +3 attack to me, +3 attack to them, but it doesn't matter because usually you kill them fast enough because of that. It might be bad on the defect because the defect doesn't do a lot of damage, but we'll see. And then normal enemies drop relics, which is insane because that's usually how you get a ton of relics and get really, really strong. So let's jump into this. So you do want to fight elites, as many as possible along the route. Of course, you want to also not die. It looks like we will be taking this route because it says 3 elites for us to fight. Whether we're going to be fighting all 3 elites or not, I don't know. So as I was saying, the defect, you know, you always start with one lightning thing. It's very nice. A very bad opening hand for us there. Only 8 damage done, not much we could do. Actually, it was more. It was 8 +3 plus something. I don't know. A lot of damage. I think you have to block once here at least, so that's okay. If we get 3 strikes on next hand, he's dead regardless, and if we get 2 strikes, he's gonna live. Okay, he should be dead to the zap and dual cast, right? And then a strike. Yeah, okay, sweet. So he is dead. A little bit worried I wasn't gonna kill him, but I mean, that was the first monster. If we're scared about the first monster, we're gonna be a bad time. As always, when you are doing a run with the vintage, where you get a lot of what does one call them? A lot of relics. You might want to fight more enemies, especially with something like the defect, because that could be very useful. But we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna end this fight. I don't want to take any damage if I don't need to. We're already frail. Tiny chest is great. So if we do click on a question mark, there is a chance of getting a chest, of course. So we're gonna unfortunately just straight up take a lot of damage. Instead, I'm going to go for 3 attacks and a block potion. We're still gonna take 2, but I'd rather take 2 and do like a lot of damage than take like 4 damage and then not do as much damage, and next turn we take some more damage, and then it ends up being the situation where we killed ourselves, or we took like way more damage than we could have just instead of using 1 potion. So that is why I chose to do it. This is a horrible fight for us. This fight is really bad because there's a lot of people and a lot of them attack. So I know I said the word a lot, but that's how it is sometimes. So I think you strike this guy first, and then you strike this guy in the back. And now, let's see, if we get 3 on this guy, we're going to be happy. But if we don't get 3 on this guy, we're not going to be happy. So I think what you want to do is you actually want to take out this guy, because he's hitting for 12, and we can't afford to take 12 out of the bat. See, it didn't hit him. I mean, we don't know if it would hit him, because obviously it's hard to say. We want to kill this gremlin as soon as possible, because he's going to be powered up and he's charging. But killing the fatso in the back is, of course, always important. This is a very bad hand for us. I'm going to do it like that, and I'm going to have to double defend, I think. Please hit fatso. I did not hit fatso. It keeps hitting this fucking gremlin in the middle, which is bad because we want to kill him or we want to kill fatso. So we might be in a little bit of trouble here. We're going to need 3 attacks to kill the gremlin next turn, the gremlin wizard, or we will take like a lot of damage. And there's not much we can do. We did not get 3 attacks, which is very scary. We needed exactly 3 attacks. We could gamble it. I guess. We can't kill him. We actually just can't kill him. So we have to do this. This is really bad. Like, we're literally gonna like almost die in this fight just because of a bit of bad RNG. Oh man, that's frustrating. That's so frustrating. Just a tiny bit of bad RNG, and then we like almost go game over. That's super irritating. And one of the things about Slay the Spire I mentioned in previous videos that has really started to annoy me, but that's what she got. We didn't really have any AoE way to deal with multiple enemies though, so not much, because remember, we're not going to get any cards either. We're just going to keep getting relics, so the deck is pretty much stays the same in the early game, and not much in the. We only have 12 HP, means we could actually just die to almost any monster at this point, so it's something to keep in mind. Like right now, we could die to this little looter, and this is gonna be the shortest daily of our lives then, because as I said, we just got a little bit of bad RNG and we died. We have to block 3 times or we just die, no doubt. So we're doing that. I don't know if we could have maybe evoked the spells, which would have then maybe gotten us the kill. I have no idea. It's difficult to say for sure. All I know for sure is that we are on 4 HP, and that is obviously not good. Blue candle does nothing for us. We're not going to be able to fight elites on this run then. We're going to have to just rest up. This is probably the defect at the moment. Like, I don't know how to play the hero, and they're just throwing defect dailies at me left, right, and center. And although I'm like, yeah, I get to play a new character, at the same time, also like, whoa, just let me, like, at least figure out what's happening with the new character first. I think that was the right play. Kill the guy who was doing damage, and then deal some damage with the zap to the other guys. I'm not sure, though. We are weakened for the next turn, which means we're only going to be doing 4 plus 6 damage total, but 6 damage might be enough depending on how lucky we get with one of the zaps. Yeah, there we go. We are going to take 6 damage because he did buff himself first, which is a problem, but that's okay. So pretty much just have to, like, yeah, he's dead. Okay, I was going to say we just have to, like, get through his shield, and then our orbs will take care of him. But Doc, oh, that is actually not bad. We're going to rest up again. There is smithing available, which sucks, because now we would love to smith. But yeah, this is an insanely difficult day, and I understand why the scores were so low now. There we go. More relics. That's all we want. We're going to take the question mark route, of course, because we don't want to take too much damage if possible. So that's 9 damage coming in from both of you. That's a big problem. I can't afford. If I hit you with this and the lightning orb hits, it would be so good, but unfortunately we cannot do that. Yeah, the lightning orb, he would have died, but we would have been vulnerable, and I'm not sure what the maths is, but I'm sure it's something along the lines like we would take more damage, like by a slight amount or something. I never know exactly how the math works in this situation, but I'm pretty sure it works out that we would have taken slightly more damage. Actually, we wouldn't have. We would have taken half as much damage, so I'm actually an idiot, and I should have definitely killed off the one guy, but that's okay. The thing is, we didn't know if we would kill him. It was a gamble whether it would kill him or not, so we were taking a gamble. Panache is interesting. Finish is bad, obviously. Finesse is probably good. Finesse is always good. Oh, I'll dismiss that. Shouldn't catch that. Turbo, again, 2 add a void into your discard pile. Okay, that's not bad. I don't think we can use Panache. We do want to consider buying a lot of cards here, because this is kind of where we're never going to play 5 cards in one turn. Like, let's just face it, we're not. So I think you take the oddly smooth stone, you take Finesse, and you move on. Finesse is just good. Any way you look at it, Finesse is good. I will look for a relic and I will leave, because I got it, and that's nice. I will fight the mushrooms for a relic. Or these guys for a relic. This is scary. We could die here. We could die. They could actually kill us right now. If all 3 attacked. And all 3 of course attacked. I'm like, if all 3 attack, we will die. And can you believe it? Literally all 3 attacked. Of course they do. Of course they do. Not one of you decided they want to buff today. Usually you guys buff occasionally. 2 people buff, 1 person buff, sometimes both of you. Nope, all 3 of you attacking today. Nice game. Okay, so that sucks for us. We're gonna use Finesse here because it's just free block. We will try and either take out. I think you take out 1, even though we get vulnerable. Like, we've done the math, we know it does less damage to us. Oh, they both hit this, sir. Wow, it's unlucky. Why do we only get 3 block? Oh, we didn't block anything else. Oh, we're on 10 HP. This is bad. Okay, he's buffing, so we're definitely gonna live here. But at the same time, fuck you, game. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so we're in a very bad place, as you can see. Very, very worried, but we had to do it for the odd mushroom. It's just too good. Cool, had a channel 1 for straw card. You know what? That's not bad. Let's take it. We're gonna fight a monster on 10 HP, which is very worrisome, and it's the worst monsters to fight. So we could go game over here. Oh, there was no gremlin this time, which obviously is very good for us. So I think you immediately rush. We have to block twice, we just die, right? I think we have to block twice, we just die. Yeah, if we didn't block twice, I think we'd be dead here, so we had to do it. We had no choice. We might still be dead. Very close. We're on 4 HP, nice. Okay. So we're probably going game over right now. I feel like we got pretty unlucky in this situation, but that's okay. I think you have to go for this and pray. Okay, that kind of worked out, but at the same time didn't. So we got 15 block, 19 HP we did. Okay, so that sucks for us. We needed evoke to hit like one here and one somewhere else, and it didn't happen, and because that we died. But that's okay. I think it was just a very hard daily to begin with. Very short episode, 10 minutes. Are we still alive somehow? I don't know how, but we still alive somehow. Excuse me. Even if we kill one, the other two kills. Okay, we're dead now though. Well, we're dead now though. But like that was close. We almost didn't die. We're dying by 1 HP. 1 HP. We lived on 1 HP, so it's fine. But that was an insanely difficult daily. What the frick was that daily? How is that even a fair daily? Look at this daily. View my score. Like 6,000. Like that's a lot of people died because it's insanely difficult. Like, what the fuck was that daily? You can't give someone the if you go here, you go and give someone a defect who has a very bad starting deck, like really bad starting deck, and then give him no cards to improve his deck, because the defect plays like this. He wants a lot of powers to activate, so he can activate the powers along with the little orbs and then play defensively, but you're giving the enemies too much attack by giving them lethality to the enemies, which means the enemies are going to attack through your defense, and you're not getting new defense cards, you're not getting stronger defense cards, so you're never going to be able to block for more damage, or you're never going to be able to block more than 5 per defense card. So that's why you lose, because it's impossible. That's an extremely difficult daily. The only way I can see you winning that daily is if you take a very like defensive approach in the way you move around the map. So you fight very little fights. You don't focus on fighting at all. You focus on like dodging as many fights as possible and trying to get to question marks to get cards, etc, etc. I don't know how we could have won that game. I don't know if it's possible to have won that game, but that one felt a bit difficult. That one felt a bit impossible. That's the daily though for the 7th of May. A little bit embarrassing. 10-minute video coming up for you guys, but I mean that's life. Sometimes it's gonna happen and it makes me sad, but that's what we got. Anyway, thanks for watching though. I hope you guys enjoyed the very short shitty daily, but the defect, you can't give so many daily defects, guys. Can we please like just have some I think it's been 3 defect or 4 defect dailies in a row now, and I understand you want people to test out new character and everything, Mega Crit, but like not on the dailies. Let them test out new character in standard play. That's where we'll test out new character, but not in dailies, please, because dailies are difficult. Do we have does the defect have his own stats? Yes, he does. He does have his own stats. So 3 deaths on defect, 1 victory on the Ironclad, 1 death on the Silent. A very long run on the Silent. It was really horrible. We literally died 3 times on the defect and less time than the 1 run on the Silent. And I still lost. I lost to the final boss. See, floors climb 15. Right? For floors climb 50, and there's 51 floors in every level, of course, because is exactly 51. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode of this daily one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, hit that like button and make sure you guys keep your eye on the channel. We are back, hopefully, if things are going better, as you probably know by now what happened and everything and why the channel was dead for such a long time. I lost quite a lot of subscribers and a little bit sad, but I'm hoping to build up again and restart the process and make another beautiful year of videos with you guys. I will see you on the next episode of Slay the Spire, where hopefully it's not another defect daily again, because that would be 5 in a row and it's kind of old now. But I'd like to just play some Ironclad or Silent for a change. We will be doing that in Ascension mode though, which you guys will be seeing. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time, and have a great one.